Kingdom of Bhutan has been quietly mining Bitcoin for years. Technology companies. 9. April 30th, 2023, 11:35 MEDT. The Himalayan Kingdom confirmed it has quietly been running a Bitcoin mining operation as mystery surrounds the scale of its earlier cryptocurrency investments. AFP via Getty Images. The Himalayan Kingdom confirmed it has been running a Bitcoin mining operation as mystery surrounds the scale of its earlier cryptocurrency investments. Beneath the Himalayas, rivers fed by ancient glaciers supply the tiny kingdom of Bhutan with immense stores of hydroelectricity. The renewable resource has become an economic engine, accounting for 30% of the country's gross domestic product, and fueling the homes of nearly all of its 800,000 residents. But for the past few years, Bhutan's royal government has been quietly devising a new use for these reserves, powering its very own Bitcoin mine. Sources familiar with Bhutan's efforts to develop sovereign mining operations told Forbes that discussions have been occurring since 2020, though until this week its government had never disclosed its plans. Bhutan sought to harness the country's hydroelectric plants to power racks of mining machines that solve complex mathematical problems in order to earn Bitcoin rewards. Once completed, this would make Bhutan one of the only countries to run a state-owned mine, alongside El Salvador. On Saturday, days after Forbes contacted Bhutanese officials with questions about the mining scheme, a government representative confirmed to local newspaper The Bhutan'S that it had begun mining a few years ago as one of the early entrants when the price of Bitcoin was around $5,000. It explained that the earnings go towards subsidizing power and hardware costs. Bhutan's Ministry of Finance did not respond to a list of questions from Forbes about the scope of the enterprise. It's unclear when mining began, where it's located, and whether the scheme has turned a profit. As for the start date, Bitcoin was valued at $5,000 in April 2019. It's also unclear why Bhutan never disclosed the project to its citizens or international partners. Bhutan is also in negotiations with Nasdaq-listed mining company Bitdeer, which was founded by former Chinese billionaire Wu Jihan. This month, Bitdeer revealed to investors in a stock market update that it was in talks to secure access to 100 megawatts (MW) of power for a Bitcoin mining data center in Bhutan, slated to break ground this quarter. The Singapore-based firm, one of the world's largest Bitcoin miners, listed on the Nasdaq earlier this month through a $1.1 billion merger with a blank check company. Neither Bitdeer nor Bhutanese officials responded to requests for comment on the deal. It's concerning that Bhutan's resources have been invested in a secretive manner. A partnership with the kingdom would increase Bitdeer's mining capacity, which is second only to bankrupt Texas-based Core Scientific in scale, by about 12%, adding to its data centers in Washington, Texas, and Norway. We expect to generate 100 megawatts out of the 550 megawatts power supply from Bhutan, where the construction of mining data center is expected to begin in the second quarter of 2023 and complete in the third quarter of 2024, Bitdeer said in an investor update on April 19. The announcement didn't specify who would ultimately own it. Tucked between China, India, and Nepal, Bhutan is perhaps best known for its emblematic Thunder Dragon, Buddhist monasteries, and commitment to gross national happiness over domestic product. However, the isolated nation has spent several years cultivating a significant crypto portfolio as well. Forbes previously reported that Bhutan's state-owned holding company, Druk Holding and Investments, covertly poured millions of dollars into cryptocurrency holdings, which were inadvertently exposed by the bankruptcies of lenders BlockFi and Celsius. While these investments were made through a sovereign entity created to manage the country's wealth on behalf of its people, its citizens were never told.